Smackdown, Smackdown. We getting there. WWE, they trying to amplify some of these stories, right? They're trying to get these stories up. They're trying to boost characters. They're trying to make this thing intriguing. So I'm here for the ride, though. I'm here for the ride. Like I said, I'm here for the ride until SummerSlam, for them to recapture my full interest. You know what I'm saying? So we here for the ride along over here in the Unhinged community. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your Smackdown review. So Rhea Ripley kicks out the show. Mommy kicks out the show. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss pull up. Alexa trying to be the peacekeeper. We got to get along. We got a match tomorrow at Saturday Night Main Event. Y'all know this. Fatal Influence pull up. So Charlotte Flair challenged two of the people from Fatal Influence versus her and Alexa Bliss. Then we get MFT backstage getting interviewed, and Royce Keys pull up, and he has some words with Solo about what happened last week. Charlotte Flair was backstage talking to Alexa, who was talking about she's not cleared to wrestle tonight. Well, you got to wrestle tomorrow night, but you ain't cleared tonight. But so Charlotte Flair wasn't buying it. So Alexa Bliss says, "Well, I'ma put Rhea Ripley in my spot because y'all need to get along, right?" Then we get the first matchup for the night. Tala Tonga versus Shinsuke, and Shinsuke was surviving Tala Tonga. Now, this is how Tala Tonga should be, dominating, not getting his ass whooped so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to be a dominant force. But Tala Tonga ends up picking up the win. We get a post-match beatdown. Then Damian Priest comes out to save Shinsuke. So the way it's looking, Damian Priest, Shinsuke, Royce Keys. So if we got all three of these guys in the mix versus the MFT, who turns on who and joins the MFT? Now, we looking at Royce Keys right now. We looking at Royce Keys. But could Damian Priest be the one that joins MFT? Let me know y'all thoughts about that down in the comment. Cody Rhodes were talking to Nick Aldis right when Sami pulls up to talk to Cody. They have their usual conversation. And then Sami said something about, "I know what it's like to beat Gunther." Did Cody defeat Gunther at title? I'm not title versus title, but champion versus champion match in Saudi. So that didn't make no sense, Sami. But I guess Sami is a delusional character right now. That tells the truth, but delusional. Because he got two of his ride or dies out there. You know what I'm saying? Then Sami ends up talking to the Aldis. Then he started talking shit about Cody. Then Cody creeps up behind him. He turned around, see Cody. Then he tried to apologize. Cody wasn't trying to hear that shit, so he challenged Sami Zayn for the main event. MFT have a meet-up, and Tonga was telling Solo he got to defeat Damian Priest by himself, which was a lie. Tiffany Stratton has her open challenge. Lash Legend pull up. So we get the matchup, Tiffany versus Lash Legend. In the middle of the match, Chelsea Green comes out to support Tiffany. And Tiffany picks up the win with the help of Chelsea Green. Also, Blake Monroe made her debut tonight, and her and Chelsea have some words. Now, we can get... I'd rather see Blake as a heel, but what if? This is a what if scenario. What if Tiffany, Chelsea, and Blake teamed up together as a trio? That'll be nice. I think that'll be nice. But as a heel team, that'll be nice. Not a face team. Nick pulls up on Danhausen, who were fucking up the electricity backstage. And he fucked some shit up. Smoke got to going and he disappears. And the audience were trying to lift up and see what's under the who dead body that is Danhausen got. And he ends up stopping them. Miz and Kit Wilson got interviewed and Fraxium pulled up to make fun of them. Miz challenged Axiom to a match next week. So Fraxium they finally about to get some action. Trick Williams comes out. Then Mello pulls up. He wants a match with Trick Williams, but first he had to explain about the open challenge and that Trick is not a defending champion. He's not a workhorse like he is. So Trick Williams was like, man, you since I like you, I'm gonna give you a match tonight. Which was nice because I would have been mad if Trick would have turned down the match with Mello and acted as a heel. But this shows that Trick Williams is willing to give a person a chance, but he's not doing the open challenges. You know what I'm saying? So it shows that he has the will to give somebody a chance. So we get Trick versus Mello. And you know they gonna hit hard. You know they gonna hit hard. So it was a good match. It was a nice match. And then Ricky Saints pulled up. And he got in the midst, which caused Mello to lose the match. So that shit ain't over with Ricky and Mello. Sami was mad backstage, knocking over water bottles, right? So he got to talking to Johnny Gargano. And I think this about to lead to something. It gotta lead to something. It got to. We can't have Sami Zayn talking to Gargano and this not lead to nothing. It needs to lead to something. Anyway, after he talked, Sami was about to knock over Johnny Gargano water, then he stopped. Then he talked to Johnny Gargano, then he walked off. Then Gargano knocked the water bottle over himself. Which was what Sami Zayn was doing, right? Knocking over water bottles. Then he talked to Gargano. Then Gargano knocks over the water bottle. This gotta be, I don't know what it's telling me, but it's showing me that this leading to something. Ricky Saints got interviewed backstage and then got attacked by Mello. So this feud will continue. Then we get the tag team match. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair versus Fatal Influence. Fallon Henley and Laney Reed. So this was like I always say, it's a good showcase for Fatal Influence. They wrestling against the top women in the WWE right now. The top women. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. Hey, give the women some credit. Where's due? Nice matchup as it was. Rhea Ripley was the hot tagger. I wish it was Charlotte Flair because that was. Anyway, they kept tagging each other out in and out, but Rhea got the hot tag. Charlotte Flair ends up getting the pin by blind tagging Rhea Ripley in the end. So Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair picks up the win. The baddies jump on them. After the baddies jump on them, Fatal Influence jump in, leaving Rhea Ripley and Jade in the ring, which I like that dynamic because they left the two main people out this feud in the ring together. And Jade puts down Rhea Ripley. Cody got interviewed backstage. Then the baddies got interviewed. You can see Kiana James talking to, looks like Jordan Grace in the background. So I wonder what that's leading to. The baddies did mention Fatal Influence, calling them bobbleheads. That shit was wild, yo. Then we get the matchup with Damian Priest versus Solo. MFT wasn't supposed to interfere, but they kept causing distractions. Anyway, Solo picks up the win over Priest. Post-match beatdown. Royce Keys pull up. And like I said, looking at a matchup, a 3-on-3, MFT versus Royce Keys, Damian Priest, and Shinsuke. And I'm looking forward to Damian Priest joining MFT instead of Royce Keys. Backstage, Priest talked to Keys about their misunderstanding. Now we get the main event. Sami Zayn versus Cody. And this was good. These guys put up a good match. It was a nice dynamic with Sami trying to get the crowd on his side, and every time he try to imp up the crowd, they start booing, and then he get this crazy look on his face like, shit, what's going on? You know, the look he always making when he wondering why he getting booed type shit. Gunther pulls up, and Sami tries to hit Cody in the back of the head while he was arguing with Gunther. But Cody moves, Sami hits Gunther, which led to Cody capitalizing and taking out Sami Zayn for the 1, 2, 3. Now, Gunther jumps in the ring, and him and Cody got to fighting. Gunther gets the best of Cody. Gunther puts Cody in the headlock. Sami Zayn watches. Sami just looks on. Then Sami walks off. Nice. I like the way they played this, and I'm loving the way what they're doing with Sami right now. It's not a conspiracy theory anymore. It's my diehard fans out there. Oh man, but I'm glad Sami Zayn got a little more spice to his character, and it shows, and I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do, and that's it. That's your SmackDown review for the night. Let me know y'all thoughts down in the comments. I'll be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.